You mentioned to me just now, the title is just simple, just be yourself. Be myself, be ourselves, be themselves, be himself, be herself. So, the title for today, Toastmaster Hon Jun, be yourself. Be yourself, Toastmaster Hon Jun.
Thank you, Jeff, the Toastmaster of the evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Every morning, after we wake up, we open our eye. We just need to deal with all type of people. As human beings, we are social animals. We have no choice. We just need to connect and we need to interact with everybody in a day. And out there are a lot of social norms and expectations where we need to learn and we need to follow. Otherwise, people may think that these people just do something not right. They will perceive you as misbehave. And sometimes we just feel like, am I born to please everybody in life? Do I need to follow all these rules, all this expectation? And it is really tiring. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have this feeling as me, have you ever think to be yourself? And how to be yourself? Is it easy as to be yourself? As it sounds, let me tell you a story so that you can get some ideas. Once upon a time, this old couple, a man and a woman, who live in a village. One day, they are going to the town with their little donkey. So the man ride on the donkey, whereas the wife follow at the back. So they walk towards the town. Somewhere in the middle, on the way, they meet up with this gentleman. Where this gentleman came from the town. They look at him, and the gentleman looked at them, and quite annoyed, and commented that, "Hey guy, why are you right on the donkey while your wife is walking at the back?" And the man is a bit embarrassed and think, "Yo." Then he jumped down from the donkey and offered the seat to his wife. And then he led the donkey, and the wife was on the back of the donkey. Then they continued the journey. Not too far from there, they met up again with a young mother, a young woman with a little girl sitting on the roadside. They sort of heard the little girl ask the mother, Mommy, you see why the woman ride on the donkey, whereas the man walking in front?" Heard of that, this couple was a bit confused. They thought, yeah, why am I walk in front and then my wife sit at the back? Then they decided that both of them should ride on the donkey. So now the man just came across the donkey, and the poor donkey collapsed and falls down because of overweight. And then the little girl just laughed at it and felt bad to the donkey. And indeed, this old couple was so sorry as well to the animal. Then finally, they decided, okay, why not we just walk side by side with the animal to continue the journey? Okay, fine. So they decided. So they continued the journey, walking side by side with the animals, going towards the town. Once they reached the town, it is this young man who teased them to tease them of their stupidness not to ride on the animals. So now, this old couple was totally lost, and they're really confused. They have already tried so many ways. Either want to sit on to ride on the donkeys, or both of them ride on the donkey and it doesn't work. And then now, eventually, both of them walk together with donkeys, and they tried whatever way, and they just couldn't please everybody. So now, ladies and gentlemen, do you have the similar experience in your life? And of course, I don't mean to ride on the donkey, but you just couldn't please everybody in your life. Whether your father, your mother, your family members, your siblings, or at work, you couldn't please your boss, your colleagues, or your peers, or in social life, you couldn't please your friend as well. You have no way. So have you ever think to be yourself? Who want to be yourself? How to be yourself? Is it easy as it sounds? Maybe I can share with you 3 points. First of all, to discover yourself, to discover who you are. Secondly, you need to deal with people in a certain way. And thirdly, is to cultivating your true self. To discover yourself, you just need to ask yourself who you are. You need to figure out, you need to define. You need to define yourself in your own words, in your own terms. And it could be your value, your principles in life, your strength, your weaknesses, your personality, and what do you like, what you don't like in life. When you want to make a decision, what type of preference you would make. Okay. Secondly, when you deal with people, we need to be honest. We need to be open, honest, and treat yourself fair. You don't need to bother so much about what other people look at you. How do they see you? How do they perceive you? How do they judge you? Does it important? In fact, not really. And you should avoid all the negative people and try to mix around, surround yourself with all the positive people. To cultivate yourself, to cultivate your true self, you need to treat yourself well. Be fair to yourself. Just like how do you treat your best friend? You could be very kind, very generous to your best friend, but not to yourself. So you try to treat yourself as your best friend. And last but not least, be confident and go on your own way, go on your style. So by that, hopefully, one day, gradually, you could be able to be yourself. Thank you.